Title: When Breathing Hurts, A Father's Wake-Up Call. Daniel Brooks had always thought of himself as average healthy. At 42, he was a father of two, held a middle management job at an insurance firm, and spent his weekends coaching his son's little league team. He wasn't ripped, but he wasn't out of shape either. A few beers after work, fast food lunches, and 5 hours of sleep per night were the norm. He chalked it up to the demands of life. "That's just being a dad," he'd joke. It started as a mild wheeze during one of the Saturday morning practices. It was springtime, maybe allergies. Then came the tightness in his chest when he walked up the stairs. Soon, Daniel began waking up at night drenched in sweat, short of breath. But he kept ignoring the signs. He didn't want to make a fuss. It wasn't until he collapsed during his daughter Mia's school recital that everything changed. He had just stood up to film her solo when his legs gave out. His wife, Rachel, screamed as he hit the floor. Paramedics rushed in. The diagnosis: early-stage congestive heart failure brought on by years of untreated hypertension, poor diet, and chronic stress. "You're lucky to be alive," the cardiologist told him. "But if you don't make changes now, you might not be for long." For Daniel, that hospital bed became a turning point. Recovery was painful. He had to unlearn decades of bad habits. No more soda. No more grabbing burgers between meetings. He started walking around the block every day. Then jogging. He joined a cardiac support group. He learned to cook. Rachel and the kids helped him transition the whole family to healthier meals. It wasn't just physical. Daniel faced his mental health for the first time in his life. He started therapy to process the pressure he always ignored. The fear of failure. The stress of being the family's foundation. Months passed. He lost 40 pounds. His blood pressure normalized. He was more present at home, not just physically but emotionally. He laughed more, slept better. He even wrote letters to both his kids, apologizing for the years he modeled unhealthy habits. 2 years later, Daniel ran a 10K race, not to win, but to celebrate his second chance. His son ran next to him the whole time. Mia waited at the finish line with a sign that read, "Go Dad, go." Daniel crossed with tears in his eyes. Sometimes, he later said during a community wellness talk, "The scariest moment of your life becomes the doorway to the best one." He now mentors other dads in his neighborhood, reminding them, "Your family needs you healthy, not just alive." And he never missed another recital again. Title for YouTube video *. He collapsed at his daughter's